communicator because communicators are more concerned about making the people they're speaking to comfortable than they are being comfortable themselves. And as I listened to you this evening, I thought, one of the trainings that you're getting here is you're learning how to become a communicator. You're learning how to be adaptable and flexible. By the way, you did a great job on that adaptability. At my table, I was giving them communication hints. You do good visual stuff. You're very self-appreciating. You had some good pauses. You really did. You just had some real natural, you had some very naturalness in your communication. But what you're learning is, you're learning that your responsibility as you get there, it's not always what you think it's going to be. It's the people aren't all the people that you thought they were going to be. And you're understanding that to really connect with people, it's not all about making you comfortable, it's all about making them comfortable. And it's all about making them feel good about themselves, because the moment there is that common ground between the communicator and the audience, then that's when things really begin to happen. And so I thought to myself, there's not any better chance. I mean, we pride ourselves in teaching you how to speak. And I thought, what the experience you're getting here just cannot be beat. And you're doing so well. You have what all great communicators have, and that is a tremendous attitude. I talked to a lady on the way in, and she was talking to me about the fact that she had split up with her partner, and somehow when she got ready to speak, she looked at her lessons, and they were all in Spanish. and she said, you know, I was gripped with fear, and I was almost paralyzed because I all of a sudden realized I don't have the English version here. But she'd already done it 2 times. Yeah. And she said, you know what? I can do this. And she said, I just went in and I just started teaching. And what I'm saying is, the people that you speak to will never be comfortable until you're comfortable with yourself. And all great communicators understand that. And you are learning to be comfortable with yourself. You're learning to be flexible. You're learning to laugh at yourself. You're learning that when you get there, it wasn't what you thought. And what's so amazing is, you're coming through this process, and every time you have what I call a win under your belt. A win, in this case, is it didn't go like you thought it was going to go, and it wasn't quite as it wasn't set up quite like you thought it was going to be set up, and yet you came through it. What that does is that just gives you an amazing increase of confidence. And that, again, is so important in communication. So as I sat there enjoying your testimonies, I thought, Paul, what we are is we're a company, an organization that teaches people how to speak, and I thought we're off the charts with the experience that we're giving you. Okay, let me ask you a question. Is it as good as you thought it would be?
Oh, yeah.
And when you're coming down here, if you would have realized what was going to happen yesterday morning, I mean, you know, you were going to get up and that we had no clue where your transportation was and who your translator was and where you were going, and when you got there, they weren't who you thought they were. I mean, just think, if you would have known all that was going to happen, half of you would have checked out. Now listen to me very carefully, because there's a lesson here, and that is, we cheat ourselves of great experience because of fear. Fear is a great cheater in life. And I observe and I watch people constantly hold themselves back because of all the possibilities of some kind of failure in life. See, on the front end, you would have signed up for this. But because you had a great attitude, and because you really had a heart to make a difference, and because you want to become an agent of transformation, you just dove in. You just dove in. And guess what you did yesterday? You did things yesterday that you didn't think you were capable of doing. And you saw things yesterday that you never thought that you would see. And all this is it's just, again, layering under your belt some great communication tools and some great confidence to allow you to really reach your potential. And I promise you, you get a few things like this under your belt, and then you go back to your masterminds, you go back to this stuff that's all kind of set up in an order. And you just look at this and say, chop, whatever, baby. There is nothing to this. And so I love what's happening to you while you are practicing and while you're involved, because it's really going to make you a much stronger and a much more effective communicator. And it's going to strengthen your confidence. And you have some amazing stories to tell. Mm-hmm. Amazing stories. As I listen to you at the table, tell your stories, I thought how rich they are.